Hi, Rose. I'm trying this again to see if comments will come up quicker. So far, I see that there are 2 people watching, and Rose, you're the only comment I'm seeing in chat. Who's the second person watching? Okay, now it just went up to 3 people. Yes, yes, Rose, I see your comment. Lorraine, I see your comment. Suzanne, I see your comment. All right, so looks like the comments are coming up quicker. I'm live on YouTube as well. So far all the comments are from Facebook. Love, light, clarity, Leo. Okay, I've got 5 people. Yes, finally, yay. Yeah, I agree, Rose. I think what happened was I had my laptop on all day, and I had a bunch of different tabs open in Chrome, which is where StreamYard is on Chrome. And I also had Microsoft Edge open, a bunch of tabs. So what I did was I just closed all the tabs, closed both browsers, and just turned off my laptop and unplugged it for like a couple of minutes. So it looks like it worked. Suzanne, am I supposed to speak up to someone or wait for him? I would suggest that you speak to them if you are interested in him. Maybe. Well, let me ask you this, because I'm hearing that. Speak up, maybe invite them for, but then again, it's pandemic. Ugh. So I don't know where you live, Suzanne, if he or you will be comfortable meeting up wearing masks, or see if you guys can, Zoom together, or Messenger video chat, or WhatsApp, WhatsApp video chat, or something like that. But yeah, then that's when you know if you should pursue, because you're going to pick up intuitively, you're going to pick up whether he's interested, whether he's really shy, all a bunch of other stuff will come up. So go for it. You also have captions. Yeah, I can show people's comments. I don't know if that's what you meant, Suzanne. Hi, Cheryl. Suzanne, I have reached out a few months ago, but never said anything. What? Wait, what? I have reached out a few months ago, but never said anything? Well, how did you reach out if you never said anything? But I am told he has feelings for me. Well, I suggest that you figure that out yourself. You pick up on his energy by you approaching him. So, yeah. All right, we got 10 people here. What else you guys want to talk about? I don't, if you saw my description, I stated many readings, a Q&A, paranormal investigating, and any other topics you want to discuss. So we're just open tonight, have a little fun, get some clarity. Please share my broadcast. I'm not going to be able to see if you shared it on StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard. However, um, on my phone, I should get a notification that my broadcast is being shared, I think. But I trust you guys. I trust, yeah, see? What's that? Let me get out of that because that makes it. I don't know, paranormal, any messages from my furry boy Val? Okay. I don't know if any of you are also, if we're Facebook friends, but I posted um, a record, or I posted a video about the GoFundMe that was set up by a young lady from Wisconsin, and how I went on ahead and withdrew the money because Sheila, my beautiful female feisty dog, has gone into heat. Only 5 months later, after having 11 puppies. So um, I say that because it looks like I'm gonna have to use that money that was intended to help me buy a car. I'm gonna use it toward helping getting Sheila spayed. And unfortunately, today, I actually, thanks to ASPCA Liberty City, um, was able to get to a local veterinary clinic, and the veterinarian said, "Nope, I'm not going to be able to spay her because she's in heat." And so now I have to wait maybe 2 more weeks. I'm hoping not so long. She started spotting. It's been about a week or 2 weeks now. So hopefully this little heat cycle will be not too much longer. Anyway, so yeah, I did that video just to for Randy. Her name is Randy. That's the lady who set up the GoFundMe, and I tagged her in it. It's on my profile page. And to thank everyone who donated. But anyway, you guys can watch that if you're Facebook friends. It's public, so just go to Leo Shelton and you should be there. All right. Oh, just one moment. Uh, okay. Let me see if Jonathan wants to come back. So I just commented the link. If anyone wants to join my broadcast, anyone wants to guest me, um, we can do that as well. That way I don't have to wait for comments. You know, there's always that 10-second delay. If you're just tilt your camera to the ceiling if you don't want to be on camera. Hold on, let me see. Just 1 second. Hold on a few more seconds, guys. Let me type this link to join my broadcast, and then I'll be fully focused in the comments, and we can officially get started. All right? Hold on. Seven A Y SGE. Okay, I'm all yours. Let's do this. No, I need my glasses on. All right, let me scroll up. Rose said, I need a reading. Let me know, Rose, if you just want general or something specific, Rose. Hi, Lisa. Any messages from my furry boy, Val? All right, Dan, I'm going to start with you. So I'm going to put your comment up on the screen, and comment and chat. Let me know you're still here, Diane. Or you guys can join my broadcast. The link is, if you scroll up, you'll see my link right here. This is the link. But I don't know if you can click on it while it's up in my broadcast, but it's up in the, if you can highlight it, copy it. Anyway, Diane, are you still here? Thank you for sharing, Diane. Okay. So as I tune into the name, you said Val, right? So I don't know if Val, yeah, it's a boy. Okay. It's funny you said my furry boy Val, because when I tune into that name, I see that he definitely was not okay. He definitely was not a short-haired dog. He's showing me as being very furry, like a medium to long hair dog. And um, the way he's showing me his fur is very healthy. Like if he was a guy, if he was a human being, you and all the other women and guys would be uh, complimenting him on his healthy hair. So he's very proud of his hair. It's a cat. Maybe that's why I'm seeing that. Uh, that's why I'm seeing that. So someone is trying to Rose, but I'm getting a message. It says your guest will need to connect their mic and camera before you can add them to the stream. Rose, so you need to connect your mic and camera. I see Jonathan there. All
Hey,
right, up, Jonathan.
yeah, so if Rose joins, do you want me to leave? Because I can do that too.
Look, just if you want to go, just go. Don't be trying to be like, I get something.
I'm just no, but I'm just saying because I know how like you work too. I'm thinking,
Bro,
I'm thinking, bro.
I
I'm
can
just thinking.
add up to 10 people as
Oh
guests.
shit! Well, come on then. Let's get a party started, guys. Share the
So,
fuck to this screen. Share, share, share.
yeah, please do.
Yeah.
So, he's my kitty that passed in March. So, I'm just seeing his hair is, he must, you or him or other people must have been um, either one or two things. He's telling me with this, because all I'm seeing is this rich, healthy fur, kind of long fur, fluffy. So either A, maybe towards the end of his physical existence, his fur was not shiny and healthy like what he's showing me, and he's telling me to tell you that he's healthy and happy, or B, this is kind of like validation that I'm connecting to him because of this rich, beautiful fur that he's showing me.
Hmm.
All right. Valiant Thor. Diane, if I could connect with Valiant Thor, I would do it like this. If he was to show up over here in my room, I'd be like, what? So Valiant Thor, if you guys look him up, like Google him, he back in the 60s, was it? He was him and a couple of other ETs. They were from Mars or from Venus, and there's a couple of pictures, and you can even see in the pictures like him and this other guy, and there was a woman. It was just just unbelievably beautiful. Like you would probably see them and be like, "Oh my God, you're so hot or good looking or whatever." But anyway, uh, and so he came to visit the president at the time, if I remember the story correctly, to kind of help in some areas, something political, blah blah blah. And then he kind of he visited the Pentagon, the White House, and then they left. So if you look up Valiant Thor on YouTube, you'll get the story. If you Google it, you'll get the story. There's this one guy who is trying to find him and or connect with him and kind of get more information, like what has he, what has he been doing since that time he came to visit the White House and the Pentagon. So yeah, unfortunately, that's all I know. But I am open if you're
Bro, I think Rose said hi in our private chat. I think she said hi.
in private chat. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do see that. Hold on. Hi, Rose. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I can add you. All right. Rose like, don't forget about me. All right.
Hi.
Rose. So okay, there you go. Hi, Rose. Can you say something so I can hear you?
Hello. Hi.
Okay, great. Hold on, just hold on a minute. I'm gonna put you on mute. I'm gonna try to catch up in the comments and chat, and then I'll come back to you for your.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll put you on mute. All right. So. Uh,
Hmm.
so Diane says yes, he was gorgeous. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh yeah, that's was his name, Valiant Thor. Okay, I misunderstood that. Like he was like asking, "Hey, talk about Valiant Thor." All right. I wait a minute. Is that Rose? Hold on. Let me ask you something. Are you no? Do you live in Ireland?
No.
Okay. You kind of remember a while ago, Jonathan, me, you, Gerard, and there was this mixed race black woman. She like lived a couple of houses down from Gerard. You remember when we used to do those group meetings? She was always in the bed or something like that.
Okay, cool.
She kind of, for some reason, she kind of favors her. She's very light skinned like that.
Okay.
You don't remember her? It's
Oh, bro.
been a while.
No, literally, I don't. Literally, I don't.
Yeah, when we used to do those little group
Yeah.
video things, her, Gerard, his wife, you,
Yeah.
me. I wonder what happened to her.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, okay. Holly. It was Holly. Yes. So we had like glasses, lights. Ah, okay. It was Holly. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I wonder what happened to her.
She, she's alive, bro. I was. She came onto my live stream like today.
Her name is Holly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold
I'll
on.
tell her, bro.
I'm gonna put you on temporary mute, Rose. Hold on. Thank you for hanging out. You can still hear us, right? Okay. All right. So Valenthor was my cat's name. Yeah. I named him after Venusian. Yeah, he was from Venus. Yeah. And here I am, like blah 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 blah, talking about him. Like, yeah, and that was your. And I remember you, Diane. Telling me now it's coming back. Good God. I've heard he's back and working with the government. Oh, really? I have to go make dinner. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay. Um, Cheryl says, just leave, Jonathan. I don't know what that meant.
Oh no, that was like 10 comments up, bro.
All right, so we're at the bottom of the chat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's get back over to Rose. Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Okay, so you said, I remember you saying something like, I want a reading. And then I remember a couple comments later, you said nervous.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just tune into your energy. That's really funny when I said that. Your cat, is it male? Is your cat male or female?
Female.
Okay. Because when I said that, she's saying there's nothing for you to be nervous about. Why are you nervous? And
My
I don't know
cat.
if, and I don't know if you realize this when you have anxiety, when you're stressing, when you're nervous, all of those lower energy forms of feelings, um, your cat comes around you and tries to comfort you. So I don't know if you realize that or notice that, or she will stare you down. And you can almost hear, and I don't know if you can almost hear her when she's staring you down, like her saying, seriously? Or really? Really, Rose?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen they call, there's this thing about Karens now, these entitled white women who, you know, go into other people's business for, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Well, there's this one lady. Um, the situation was, and I'm bringing this up because she's doing that. She's saying, "Calm down, calm down." So if you ever see this, it's about this lady. So it's an Uber driver. The Uber driver had a passenger, and I guess the Uber driver was too close to her or something. And at a red light, this lady jumps out and was like going off from the Uber rider, and she turns to the lady in the back seat and was like blah blah blah. And it's just funny. You have to watch that. And she's like, "Calm down, calm down." And she's like all up in the window because the Uber driver kind of cracked his window, and she's like looking all wild and crazy. And she's like telling the lady in the back seat, "Calm down." Anyway, your cat just brought that memory up to me. So she's saying to you, calm down. It's called, if you want to look it up, if anyone else want to look it up, it's called Kids Bop, Kids Bop Mom, because she was cursing and the lady, the passenger in the Uber was saying, um, your kids can hear you cursing. And the lady turns and looks, no, they can't. They're playing Kids Bop. So that was just one of the, you have to watch it. I'm not doing it any justice, but she was like, ooh. Anyway, so your cat is telling you, calm down, calm down. Okay, now I got all of that out. I really want you to kind of think about that. Like, seriously, not that you're running around being a Karen or anything, but those moments when you're feeling nervous and having anxiety, see if you can take a moment and find out why. Where is this coming from, right? Have a little internal dialogue, and you may actually already know the answer, right? It may be something that keeps coming up that you need to heal, that you need, if people are involved, if this is because someone hurt you, then you should do like a cutting cord ceremony where you cut the attachment because that person may still be attached. Their energy may still be attached to you. Um, so, in other words, I'm hearing to do, some self-care activities, yoga, meditation. Meditation is probably the best modality that you can do. Just sitting by yourself and just breathing. That's just step one. You don't have to be like, okay, I want to know the answer to the, or what? Just sit, close your eyes, and breathe. That's it. Just do that. Just doing that alone, you will actually feel that. I know I'm going to share this. I don't think I shared this with you, John, but Jonathan, whenever I meditate, and after I meditate, I feel taller. Like I almost feel like I'm floating, but not. And obviously, my feet are on the ground and I'm walking, but I have this really good posture and I really feel good. So whatever I may be stressing about, like Sheila dropping blood spots all over the place from her heat cycle, to Buddy constantly whining and crying and trying to lick her vulva and all this craziness. Uh, like after meditation, I'm just like, I'm so much calmer. And and then I actually hear them. I can actually hear Sheila saying, "I'm sorry. It's just natural. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting to be in heat this early." So we're having conversations. I'm like, I'm so sorry because I'm yelling at him and trying to keep you two separated. So that's just an example of just a small little thing what meditation can do for you. So now I'm hearing, do you have something specific you want to ask? Is this, let me ask you this, is this in regarding uh, a person that you're interested in or that you're in a relationship with? Or is this, because I'm kind of getting that a little bit, and then I just heard um, money, career, job as well. But you tell me, because your guardian angel says, they said, take advantage of Leo right now. He's in a really great mood. He's open to spirit. He's open to us. So ask him what you want to ask him. Get specific if you can without, you know, it's up to you. If you don't want to, if you can be a little more specific without going into great detail because it's private, then see if you can do that.
Okay. Could you hear me?
Yes.
I've been experiencing, I could tell somebody something before it happens. And I see people right before they pass away, and I have never seen them like for years or months. And then the next day I get whispers from their moms or a sadness, and I instantly know something's going on. And I don't know if they meant me for me to hear it, but I'm pretty sure she said my son died. And right there my heart dropped because because I had seen him 2 days prior before he died. Um, I had a lot of deaths in November, and I feel my guide is an owl, and I talk to my guide a lot. I mean, my guide is probably done with me. I think that's why he's telling you to just keep going with you. um I keep searching and searching for different things. Like, I started looking into intuition about myself and how do I become a healer, because people come to me to get staged. I use holy water. My mom taught me that. I stage my house with holy water and salt. I pray on that. um every single time I always tell God, please be with us, and I thank him for letting me do that for them. Some of them do cry a lot. I feel their emotions sometimes. Sometimes I get dizzy from their emotions. I remember one time I cleansed somebody, and my body felt nausea and sick the day after, and I had to cleanse myself again. I feel definitely for sure I do have a gift. I knew what my son looked like before I had him, every single detail of him. I also asked the Virgin Mary if my intuition was right to send me ladybugs. True story. I was working. It was nighttime. I parked my car underneath. It was a white car underneath with tinted windows, and it was underneath a tree. And for some odd reason, I just felt so peaceful. Like, I had no weight on me. Like, I was huge. I gained like 65 pounds in my pregnancy, so I felt light. And I walked to my car, and it's full of ladybugs. And I asked if it was a boy, send me ladybugs if I was right. And there was ladybugs all over my car. My husband didn't believe me. I made his ass go downstairs. He checked my car the next morning, and he told me there were still two ladybugs still in the car. I was flabbergasted. I knew exactly how my son was looking. I knew I was having a boy before I had him. And I knew exactly I was going to have a girl, but I always felt I was going to have another boy. I kept telling my husband, something doesn't feel right. This is a true story, so don't get emotional, cry, because this is a true story. Maybe I never told nobody this story, so bear with me. I was driving to work, and I live in Tucson, Arizona, so nobody knows my story. I seen this chick walking down. I known her for years. She shopped there, where I work at. Shopped there for many years with her kids. She had like 6 kids, married, and after that, she was pregnant again before I left her, and she had a baby in the a car seat. And years passed, so finally I drive to work, and I seen her walking pregnant. She looked like she was drugged out partying, and she was pregnant. And there's a Virgin Mary right by where I passed through, and there's another Virgin Mary on another street. I don't know, just something just told me, like, I don't know, I just said it. I was like, that's gonna be my baby, because I feel that's gonna be my baby. Like, if she doesn't want that baby, she's gonna come to me, and I'm gonna have that baby. That is my son she's carrying, and I know she's not gonna take care of him, and I want him. God, please. I cried. I told my husband, babe, I feel like I'm pregnant. I was having pregnancy symptoms. I was hormonal. My husband was craving peanut butter and having like this like nausea, wanting orange Kool-Aid, like specific things he wanted. He wanted specific things. And I'm not a fun person of pizza, and I wanted pizza so bad, and ice cream and all these things. Anyways, months passed by. I haven't seen her. I seen her. She was maybe 7 months pregnant. I seen her outside with her elderly mother. Hot. It was a hot summer day, and she was like, "I'm gonna go walk home." I was like, "No, I'm gonna get off. Let me get something. Let me get you groceries, and I'll take you home." And I go, "Oh my God, you're pregnant." And she goes, "Yeah." She's like, "I don't want this worm. I don't want this worm." And at that moment, I was like, "Well, if you don't want that worm, then this mama bear wants him. Like, I want him. Like, that is my baby." She's like, "Then you can have him." She's like, "I feel like he wasn't meant for me anyways. I feel like he was meant for you. And I felt like we had to be here for a reason, because I haven't seen her for months. And then out of the bloom, before she had him, I seen her. So at that moment, I knew that baby was mine, and that was my son she was carrying." So I rubbed the belly, and I prayed. We prayed. And I dropped her off at home. And I seen her the following week. She called me, kept in touch with me, took her doctor's appointments, and people were looking at it as weird. Like, I did the footwork. I mean, I went to the court. I did all these things you need to do legally. I did it. And my husband's like, "Where's the baby? Where's the baby?" Always asking about the baby. And I took out a car title loan out of my car to buy all the baby stuff. I didn't even tell my family members what I was doing. I just felt like I needed to get it done, and I needed to do it fast. So we bought everything. I ordered everything. We got everything ready, and September's coming up, and the baby's birthday is in July, late July, and I didn't see her till wouldn't answer my phone calls, was offline. However, my connections were, she was not messaging me. My heart broke. I wrote this sad thing on Facebook. I went depressed for a while. I hated my husband. I hated the whole world. Like, how could you do that to somebody who wants a loving home? So I had to return all my stuff back, and I looked stupid, and I had to pay my car title loan back, and I had to explain to my managers what were going on. People were making fun of me at work, telling me I was making situation up, making me feel like I was making shit up to get attention, but it was none of their fucking business to begin with. So I was really heartbroken, because they didn't even know where I was at with my soul. September 13th came. I didn't know something was going to happen, because that day's my Diaz, and I have a couple of family members' birthday on that specific day. I was at work that night. It was like in the middle of the weekday, I think. And sure enough, she calls me 56 times on my cell phone, 25 messages on my phone, calls my work 15 times, and the last one, my manager's like, "Crystal, get the phone." It's like, okay. So I get on the phone, and she's explaining the situation, and she goes, "Come get the baby." And I was like, all right. Told my manager, "You know what? I got to go. My baby's here, and I need to go now." I got the baby, and she was pretty mangled up. And at that moment, I knew it was time for me to take my baby. She knew at that moment, and I knew at that moment, like, we need to do it fast. And we left. And we left it at that. She wrote a letter, which didn't mean nothing, but for us, it meant something. Like, it meant something. So they were looking for the baby. I had no clue, because I already did the paperwork. So I was ready in the system legally. So if anything would happen to that baby, he would come back to me, which I didn't know. And I was in heart. I was scared because I couldn't even find him to begin with because he was born late July. So the cops came, DCS. I mean, everybody and everybody was here. They told me, your name, blah, 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 you know, just doing their deal. And I said, yeah, I have him. And she was like, can you get him? And I was like, yeah. He was 4 months old, maybe 5 months old before they, wait, 12, October, maybe 7 weeks, 12 weeks in before they found me and the baby and knocked on my door. And they're like, thank God you had him because we thought she threw him away. That
Wow.
killed me. And those ladies told me, you did everything legally. And I was like, I didn't know what else to do. I was just waiting for phone calls or just letting God do their work. And she goes, that's exactly what happened. And they're like, and then the lady that deals with situations like this and the people who were involved with me, you can feel it in your heart, your soul, and in my household that my son belonged to me. And when you see him, he looks identical to us, identical to my kids. Everybody tells me that he's not a, like, we didn't go through adoption with him because they said we're fucking crazy and stupid. And I honestly feel he's a part of me. And not just that, that's one beautiful thing that I need to tell you about. It's just I felt this before it was going to happen, and I was dreaming of it and sensing it. And I sense a lot of things. It's hard for me to know, like the anxieties. I feel when I get anxiety, I feel like something's around me because I feel a little bit heavier sometimes. If I ask specific questions and I ask for like, if I ask for, like, right now I have balloons hanging. And I asked my grandfather, could you send me one balloon and another balloon, or a balloon for blue for my tata and a white ones for my angels. And I asked, like, I got tired of asking him about my table because it's been like a month and a half since I've been waiting for it. And I was like, if I'm gonna get my table, I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna thank God and thank my thoughts that you did it. So the balloons were scattered, as you see. So when I got the table, there was a balloon hanging, a blue one and a white one hanging right above my kitchen. So I knew he had helped find my table because they said that it was right underneath their nose and they were already 2 months, almost 2 months behind on my furniture table. So I already knew he helped.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
and when they left, I felt he was next to me when this happened because when he left, there was a feather and it had blue on it. And his favorite color is blue. It was blue and white.
So amazing. First of all, just amazing. So I'm I'm listening to you, and then I'm asking, so why does she have anxiety? Why is she nervous? I don't understand it, because it seems like to me you already have faith, you trust in your intuitive feelings, things that you see, feel, the knowing. So where's the disconnect that you feel? Is it because you care about what other people think? Is it that, or is it something else? Like, what? That would be the question. That's why first of all, before you even answer that, that's why initially I said meditation brings answers. Like, you really need to get clarity. If your abilities, your psychic abilities, your clairs, the clairsentience, the clairvoyance, the clairaudience, you can hear, see, feel. You have this strong knowing. So then you would have to. I think I would, because I went through this phase of like, what? I was guided to certain people on social media, and this is how I got a little more comfortable with my abilities. And actually, meditation brought my angels, my guides brought up memories of me as a kid and talking to animals, blah blah, all of this stuff. So it was a combination of my guides guiding me to people that are like-minded, you know, that kind of are going through the same thing, and that helped me in my confidence. And then I was always hearing, okay, now you need to, create a page. Now you need to do this. Now you need to practice. So my question one is, where do you think this nervousness, this anxiety comes from? Why do you feel nervous?
Because since I was little, I mean, absolutely little, my dad was so hesitant about it. And I can literally basically touch your guys's picture and I can literally feel your energy off of this. Like,
Okay, stop. So this is about some old bullshit beliefs from someone else from your past, which is fine because this is the best way your dad and whoever else influenced you based on how they was raised, right? What their beliefs, what they were told.
my
So it's
dad was just a very mean man, and I knew my father wasn't the man that he is and could be. Um, at that time, the reason why I was having that situation is because there is an entity at my father's house, and he showed himself not only to me, he showed himself to my daughter. Not like 2 years ago. So, and then it's the same entity that showed himself to my husband. I feel that my dad is completely possessed from this guy because my dad and me, I used to be daddy's little girl to a daddy's little girl to being a black sheep of the family.
uh-huh.
So knowing so much, and I knew this was going to happen before it happened because I had warned my family ahead of time, the people who meant the most to me in my heart, to cover my bases. Like, I'm sorry, I'm going to do this, but I need to do this for myself and to relieve myself because I didn't want them to be mad at me. But it sure did put, like they said, keep the negativity away from you. And obviously I have did a dramatic bearing or wall, and I guess the more when I do the stage I feel more comfortable in what my beliefs were at that time, and I
I,
do feel like there's other people pushing me, or I feel other guides around me and they're telling me, or I feel them around me, and sometimes I get warm chills or I can feel them next to me. I can't see them, but I feel them.
so you need to, I would say, one, I don't know if you've already started this or doing this currently, you need to start journaling and
I was
writing.
thinking about doing that yesterday.
That's one. And number two, being that you're so connected with your guides, your angels, ask them to guide you to like-minded people, spiritually minded people. I don't know if there's like a spiritualist store or spiritualist church or even a local. Um, I mean, of course, on Facebook, there's hundreds, thousands of esoteric type groups. But I believe you need to, well, this damn pandemic. I was going to say, you need to meet people, you need to get out. But I don't know how that is right now in Arizona or if people even want to do this. I know the gift shop, the spiritual gift shop that I used to work at, they just now are opening, and I'm sure they got, please wear your mask before you come in, all of this mask stuff. But that store is open, so people are still kind of are coming out slowly but surely. It's a little different here in Florida, but
I actually went to a spiritual store, and it's called Saint Javier Church, and a lot of people go there. It's very beautiful there. So if you guys can Google that, Saint Javier Church. I went inside the medicine people there, and I, I went to go look for specific things, and when the guy touched me, he goes, people are jealous of you because they know, and you already know already, but doesn't matter because you're gonna I started buying jewelry and people left me alone. They start going away. He goes, you don't need help. You just need somebody to help guide you. He's like, here's the medicine and do your own prayer upon them. So I did. I listened to him and I do certain things different. And the more I smudge, the more clarity things happen. The the anxiety of it is people not believing me and thinking I'm pulling this shit literally out of my ass. Like I already did this to a couple people when I blessed them. One was my one of my childhood best friends, and I blessed her, and she didn't see somebody for a very long time at a gravesite. And I was like, for instance, I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to bless her so she can get that out. And we both got emotional because I felt her mom there at that moment, and so did she. And she started crying. And I mean, 3 days later, she went to go visit that gravesite, and it had been 3 to 4 years before she even seen it. So I didn't know if I was talking like literally out of my ass. I didn't know how to explain this to people. I'm a straight up blown person, and I like everything equal and balanced. I just didn't figure out where my balance was here because I'm getting so much messages. Sometimes my ears get clogged and I can't hear nothing because they're trying to get my attention and I just can't hear them.
Well, sometimes you need to say, stop. Like literally, yo, calm down, back the fuck up. No. But have you ever thought about starting your own YouTube channel?
No, this is my you're the first psychic I actually talked to, and this is my first time even coming out.
Oh,
I was
wow.
asking I'm actually talked to a couple of my spirit guides last night. There's been a lot of things going on, and so I started looking into books about psychic readings to understand like symbols, and I already know my angel numbers already. I already figured out my angel numbers because I repeatedly over and over. So thank you to them. I know where the guides are. I don't know why, but the next day when I woke up, um I felt like I need to get tarot cards for some reason because I'm asking my guides now. I'm asking for guidance, and there's just some like I brought it up to my husband's attention. He's like, "Hey, you gotta." I go, "No, you don't understand. This is not like black magic. This is from your angels. This is from your guides. These are for the people who love us. So I need to protect myself from the bad and make them understand this is not your time." Because I see things flying sometimes here at my where I live at, and I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, you're going to get the fuck out today. And I get my stage and I tell my kids, go get the
Yeah,
holy water because this motherfucker's out. Like,
yeah,
literally,
you gotta
my
do
kids
that.
look at me crazy.
Yeah, you have to do that. You got to protect your space and the space in your home and the space around your family. Yeah, you've got to get like you people don't realize how powerful we truly are. We're straight
Okay.
from source, right? We're just in a physical encasement.
But
But
you got to accept that before you can actually understand it. Because if you don't accept that, you will never understand that. And I think that's where I'm at right now,
okay. I
understanding.
feel that things are going to get better. This anxiety and this nervousness and all this other things, all these other little things that you brought up, it's kind of reminding me of myself, probably a little bit Jonathan as well. We all kind of have these experiences and we just want to talk to someone. That's why I suggest that you meet with people.
Mhm.
That's why number two is you. I see you creating a YouTube channel where you're just sharing your experiences. It don't matter if people don't, oh, that's good. But I guarantee there are a lot, and I'm one of them. Probably Jonathan's another one. We like to hear other people's experience. You know, those story time on the people do on YouTube? You could name your channel Storytime Rose. I don't know, just something where, because you have a lot of experiences. That's why the other thing I suggest is you start writing stuff down when you're in, when you find a quiet, peaceful place, because your memory is sharp, and you got, and I could really see you blowing up like, hey, this is Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what, guys? Today, let me tell you about, like, and people would be like, oh my God, Rose, that happened to me too. Oh, I know
A lot,
someone who.
a lot of people, a lot of people tell me, oh, I think my spirit guide like interrupted you because he was like, wait, like I didn't hear nothing you said, like at all. It was just like, brr, 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 brr. um, I don't know why that felt weird. Like it was not meant for me to hear that. That was weird. Like I felt like you were under the water. Like that was,
Really? Like,
yeah,
regarding the YouTube channel and getting your, okay. Well, think about that. That's fine.
that was
Use
weird.
discernment. Use discernment. But in other words, what I'm trying to say, Rose, is to help you get through this, because I really feel like you're about to turn a corner, or this is just life lessons. Like, this is your journey. You're going through this because 2 years, 5 years from now, you're going to think back and like, oh, I remember when I was going through this tough time, and here I am today, very confident. I wrote a book. I do readings. I'm working part-time as a blah blah blah.
I actually got very depressed about it. Like I'm getting very depressed about who I am because I'm hid it for so long, and like I there's certain family members that, or not like family members I consider that are really close to me, and they're just always asking me for guidance, or there's random people coming to me for guidance, and the
It's time.
anxiety of it.
It's
It's
time. Nothing happens by chance. Anything that you're faced with, you can handle, believe it or not. Even though you're like, oh my God, but nothing, that saying, God doesn't put anything in front of us that we cannot handle. This is your journey. This is what you need to go through. But I see yourself coming out of it um, more confident, um, and then on this journey of helping others, healing others.
my ears got red.
I I don't know if that answered. You said I need a reading, but it seemed like you needed to let a lot of stuff off your chest. You had a lot of great experiences. I would write articles, start a little group, start do something where you're sharing this, and you get other people, um, because there are a lot of people who are interested, who have very similar stories. Um, and this is your way of getting confident, feeling better, and that you'll notice as time goes, if you follow through with these ideas, um, that the nervousness and anxiety will, not be so strong. Or as soon as you feel it, you're able to turn it around and make it a positive. Also, the cutting cord, there's some old paradigms, some old stuff that's still attached to you. That's part of it. You need to forgive, release, let that stuff go. Now, what will happen with that is you'll feel better. It may come up again, but it won't be so strong that it grips you and makes you go within, you know, right, like right now. So I would say do stuff like that, cutting cord ceremony, um, writing how you feel and then burning it, dropping it into water, burning it, little stuff like this. It's a matter of you taking action. It's kind of like go time for you. I'm not saying you rush in and try to do everything in one day, but get organized, get that journal and say, today I'm going to work on this. And you'll see over time, you'll feel much better. If you don't do it, the next time I go live, you're going to be, hey, Leo, give me a reading. I'm still, because I'm going to remember this. Trust me.
my
So,
cousin my cousin wanted to get a reading tomorrow, and there's something about it that I just don't want to do it, because everything that I already had told her has happened, and it's she's going through it now. And
okay.
I don't feel like she needs to go to confirm what has been told to her before, but I also feel like I shouldn't go. It's
Wait a minute.
weird.
Okay. She's coming to you for a reading, or she's asking you to go with her to a place to get a reading?
She wanted me to go with her to go get a reading from a psychic, other
Okay. All right.
for reading.
Well, let me share something with you. You got to be, there's a fine line when it comes to when you get an intuitive thought. Is this your ego, or is this uh, inner wisdom type of thought, right? In other words, what I'm saying is you should allow people to, you can say, you know what, so and so, I really don't feel that you should blah, blah, blah. But if you feel that you need to do this, then you go do it. I'm here to support you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to block anyone unless, you're about to step into the street and get hit by a
I
car.
had to
Of course, you
get
don't
off the
do
phone
that.
real quick. It's my husband. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hello?
All right. I don't know what happened to Jonathan, but you guys, there's 5 people here. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Hopefully you guys, is that Jonathan? Hopefully you guys got something out of that. Okay. So we're going to move on. Okay, I've got Albert Draper. Are you still here? Hopefully Rose will take the guidance that came through to me, that will help her through this journey. It's really a journey, and there's going to be some ups and downs, and maybe even some night of the dark soul and stuff like that. But she's definitely gifted, and hopefully she'll follow through on it. All right. I don't know if Albert's still here. Any insight into out of body states, please? Albert? I guess he's left. Yes, I agree, Spring. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, Albert's here. So do you want to come on camera, Albert? It's just so much easier if you can say, ask a question and I respond instead of, all right. So I'm going to send you the link. I'd rather you come on because it's just a delay. If you don't want to come on, tilt your camera up. You don't have to show yourself. Or if you want to stay in chat, let me know. But I'm going to put the link here. Hold on a second. I got to go into private chat. Okay. All right. Let me go back out of private chat. Oh, cool. Albert's from YouTube as well. That's cool. I'm glad I've got some people from YouTube, or one person from YouTube. That's my issue. I need to stay consistent. So people are like, okay, I trust Leo will be online or going live at this time. I need to be more consistent. I'll probably get more and more followers and stuff like that. Hi, Debbie. Um, all right, there he is, Albert.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
How's
great.
it going?
Great. Doing well. Thank you for joining my broadcast. And I see that your comment is from YouTube, so welcome, because a majority of my majority of the people that are viewing me are from my Love Light Clarity Leo Facebook page. So I'm happy to see. So have you subscribed and hit the notification bell on my YouTube?
I haven't yet. No, I was just kind of tuning into your chat, like to your advice to that lady there, and found
Well,
it
let me
really
ask,
insightful and compelling. Kind of just chance brought me in, but I like kind of what you're saying, so I'll subscribe after this stream here. Stream
cool.
rather. Yeah.
How did you hear about me? How did,
Actually, I just searched psychic on YouTube and then went live. And so sometimes I'll do that from time to time. Oftentimes I like to try to see if I can connect with a medium in hopes of getting little messages from my sister who passed away a couple of years ago. So I'll check the streams maybe like once a week, and sometimes I'll get through, and it's kind of a little special moment. Or I'll learn things too and get insight into like out of body stuff. And just different
okay.
things. So yeah, I just take kind of a growth mindset also.
Okay, cool. I'm just curious, like how did you find me or how did you come about? Because I just changed my YouTube channel name from Leo Shelton to Psychic Medium Leo Shelton.
Okay.
Earlier today, I was like, you know what? I got to take ownership of this on all my platforms. Like, anyway, so I'm kind of doing, what do you call it, when you go into the mall and they've got this little section blocked off. Sorry for the inconvenience, or construction or something. That's what I kind of was feeling like today, going through my social media. I was like, you know what, I need to change this, I need to do this, bring this. So that's what I was doing. And so yeah, so my channel is Psychic Medium Leo Shelton. So great. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You
Sure.
Stated, do I have, oh, tell me again, what's your question?
Yeah, I was just looking for insight into out of body states. Like I started having out of body experiences about 3 years ago, and ranging in kind of profoundness from I can go into them a little bit if you want, but I'm just right now trying to learn how to like maintain more clarity and focus in
Okay.
those states to extend the duration, and also to have more clarity kind of and control and awareness basically.
Okay, and that's great. So let me just tell you right there, Albert, setting that intention and saying, hey, you know what, I want this, because it sounds like to me it's a more astral projection or astral traveling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting as you're speaking of. Okay, so you've already covered a big chunk right there by just, that's your heartfelt intention. You know, I really want to be able to do this or get better at this part of it or whatever. So that's right there, you're way ahead, right? For just setting that intention, because that's energy. Those thoughts become reality. You send that out, the universe says, oh, okay, Albert wants to learn more on how to do this, or where do I go for this? And then that's how you kind of are, whether you know it or not, you're guided to kind of see. And for example, here on my live stream, what I'm going to suggest to you, a little bit of how you get what you want, the clarity, and a little more control, because it's possible. Okay. Number one, anything's possible. Literally anything's possible. So if you thought of that, it's already like, it's, I don't know if you ever listened to Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks,
For a
but
little bit, yeah.
everything that we want or that we desire or that we want to manifest, it's already out there. We just have to raise our vibration to that, to match that, and then boom, it will appear. And that's in anything, in everything. So right now, there's some resistance to getting the clarity and the control of astral travel and stuff. However, it doesn't necessarily have to stay in that resistance. You can move out of that. And it's really about your beliefs. It's really the kind of the baseline with anything, whether it's esoteric or becoming a car mechanic. It's really about what we believe in. Like, what do I believe about this and that? So I would say kind of I sense that you have a really strong base. Like where you're standing, it's solid. It's not like quicksand or anything. When I connect to your energy, that's what I'm kind of getting. Now you just need to, I'm getting the sense you need to probably do more, get a little organized, like maybe one day or one night, write down, okay, today I really want to focus on clarity. What does that mean to me? And why do I feel maybe I'm already getting clarity, but why am I thinking that things could be a little more clearer when I do this astral traveling or astral projection, right? And with that, I would say, really, bottom line, other than, watching YouTube videos, reading books, speaking to people, is meditation. Because you and all of us, we really have the answers already. We're source energy. We're beings, multidimensional beings from the universe. So it's a matter of sending out that thought and then sitting somewhere quiet and allowing it to answer. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I think what you're discussing about having more structure, particularly with meditation, like I've been working a lot on being present, like the kind of the teachings of Eckhart Tolle, and that's been immensely helpful for me with just with anxiety and like being in the moment and overcoming mental chatter and stuff like that. But so I think meditation goes so directly hand in hand with that, but it's having the discipline to put that structure in place and and recognize the importance.
Being consistent, because I tell you, if you can get consistent with meditation, now I'm not talking about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You can do a 5-minute minute. You can meditate before you even get out of bed. You kind of feel yourself waking up, and maybe you will say, what do I need to know today? And stay in bed with your eyes closed and listen to what comes up. Eyes closed, listen to what you're hearing, and see what you're visualizing. I guarantee you, once you come out of that, you'll be like, okay, I'm ready. Let's start the day.
Nice.
I do that. It really, really, really works. I cannot stress that enough. A daily meditation, preferably first thing in the morning before you even get up. But don't be so rigid, like, oh my God, I just missed it. No, if you missed it because you jumped up and you're 5 minutes late for work, then do it at lunchtime or find another, because I'm sure sometime throughout your day, you're going to have at least 5 minutes to yourself, right?
For sure, yeah.
And because you're so open and ready, your guides are going to remind you. You're going to be, I don't know, eating a sandwich, and all of a sudden a thought will come up. Damn it, I need to. That's how it really. That's how it works. Our higher self, our guides, our guardian angels, they all initially first speak to us through our intuition, and those are the thoughts, the ideas, the visions, and stuff like that. So I would say start there. Next to that, start journaling, like writing stuff down, because that's energy as well. You're putting that out in the universe. The universe, oh, Albert is really serious about this, so we're gonna help him with that. And so next thing you know, I don't know, you're gonna get this idea to. You're going to come across an article, or you're going to see a YouTube video, or you're going to overhear a friend talking about it, or something like that. The world can be really magical and amazing if you allow yourself to believe it, right? And just little things like that, little synchronicities or divine interventions that come in, and you're like, because I find myself doing that a lot. And I actually find myself not saying so much like, hey man, like, because a lot of people don't understand it, right? I'll just have this inner smile or this inner grin, like, I know where this came from, or I know why I saw that, or I know why I heard that, or I know why that idea came up. Because a few minutes ago, I asked about it, and boom, it came to me. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, I've had a lot of synchronicities and signs. Like I'm a musician, like in professionally in sales, but like hobbyist musician, and I recorded this album called 33, and immediately I started seeing 33 absolutely everywhere. So it's an example of like numerology synchronicities, but just little things like the other day.
Uh-oh, you froze up.
I wasn't sure if it qualified, and then I looked into it and kind of checked out, and then literally within 20 minutes, an identical situation kind of came up and presented itself, and I was like, there, that's a little sign, kind of right there, a little nod.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you sharing those little tidbits tells me you're on your way. You just kind of need to get a little more organized. I see you being more, that mindful, being more mindfulness, or being more mindful or more aware. Because you just gave a perfect example. It showed up, and you caught it, like, oh, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. That type of thing. Yeah. So other than the meditating daily, at least 5 minutes, first thing in the morning, if possible. Writing, get a little organized. If it starts out with Post-its, then do Post-its. If you feel inspired or motivated to start writing fully in a notebook or a binder, then do that, and have that next to your bed. Maybe even have a little smaller version, or maybe even use your notes in your phone, right? Just have that, move that little icon to the front of your phone, so when something comes up and you don't have a pen and paper or your notebook or your journal around you, you can tap on that icon and start writing or, typing stuff.
Yeah.
Little things like that will help kind of get that energy rolling and going.
Absolutely. That's extremely helpful. I want to thank you very much for your insight. And I have a special gong here to sound for you too. I've got a gong. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is in thanks for your assistance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll subscribe, and it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for the insight.
Thank you. Let me tell you real quick before you go.
For sure,
when you hit, I actually saw the energy, the waves kind of coming out of it. And that's why I kind of tilted my head, because I wanted to kind of hit my crown chakra.
Nice.
So thank you. I really appreciate that. Keep
No
me
problem.
updated. Keep me updated. I'm going to be posting more little content and on my YouTube channel. My Facebook page is Love Light Clarity Leo. You can send me private messages there. Yeah, keep me updated. Let me know how things are going. I'm really interested.
Will do. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great
All
day.
right. Thank you, Howard. Take care, man.
You too.
All
See
right.
ya.
Okay. Ryan. Let me scroll up a little bit. Hold on a second. I don't know if Ryan is still here. Emily, any messages from me? So, Rose, did you want to join my broadcast again and just kind of sit and chill? Or did you need, well, let me ask you this, Rose. The answer to does it make sense? Do you have kind of a little clarity what you need to do, the action steps you need to take? Was that helpful? What came through to me, to you, regarding, you said you want, hey, I need a reading. So let me know that in comments, and also in comments if you want to join my broadcast. But I gotta, pay attention to the other people that are here. Give them some love and attention as well. So I don't know who's here. I see that there are 8 people here. Emily, Nicola, Debbie. Okay, Debbie. Let me see, Debbie. We got a puppy. Her name is Luna. She's 2.5 months old. I wanted to know if she's happy here with us. Okay. All right, I sent the link. Rose. Debbie, are you still here? Anyone else still here? All right, Emily Ann. Okay, Emily Ann says she's here. All right. Okay, let me add Rose. Welcome back to the broadcast. All right, so I'm just going to place you on mute while I give a reading to Emily. All right. Let me just tune into Emily. Now these guys, these are little mini readings, not fully in depth. So I'm asking my guys to give me messages or guidance, or maybe even direct me to one of my oracle cards, based on for your highest and greatest good and what you need to hear at this moment. So if I address something, you're like, nah, I really wanted to know about if my boyfriend was cheating on me. Well, and then I'm telling you about, I'm getting the message of eating healthier, blah, blah, blah. But you want to know about your boyfriend. So, and that's just an example. So still be open to receiving whatever comes through. All right. So Emily, for you, Emily, for some reason, I keep looking over here at my deck. Let me see which one am I drawn to for Emily? That's really interesting. I gave that example, the boyfriend versus nutrition example, but for some reason, thinking that it's a little bit, the boyfriend part is about you. Emily, let me know, is your question or your concern related to relationships, your current relationship, romantic relationship? You know, another thing that I need to work on is called patience. Some days I have great patience and I can just sit and wait. Other days I'm like, okay. And also, guys, you know, I'm a little silly, I'm a little goofy. I like to joke and crack joke. If I ever say anything that offends you, please let me know, because I never, my intention is never to, you know, hurt anyone or put anyone down. Sometimes I have a really weird, crazy, not an excuse, but please let me know. Oh my God, Leo, you just offended me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Boom. We squash it, and I see you love and a big hug, and then we can move on. All right. We were engaged, broke it off, and back together. It's been a journey. Okay. So the reason why I asked that, because as I was looking, I'm being drawn to the Rebel Deck Couples Edition. So you just stated that you guys are back together. Um, let's see what the Rebel Deck, what guidance the Rebel Deck wants to give you. I don't know if you've been in my broadcast before, but the Rebel Deck is another divination tool, connecting with the spirit world to get answers, to get clarity. But this particular Oracle card deck has an attitude, zero filter, zero fucks, all fun. So please don't take offense to the words that are on the card. So as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm seeing the number 5. So Rebel Deck has 5 messages for you regarding you and your relationship, as well as you, like something about you as well. But okay, Emily says, sounds great. All right, here we go. So let me just shuffle the deck to your energy. All right. Okay. And cut the deck. Since I saw the number 5, I'm going to pull 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So read between the lines with the Rebel decks, right? Like really understand the message. Don't take the physical, the words so, but pay attention to what comes up as I show you the card and read the card. And then I'm also going to be open to additional guidance. All right. So here we go. The first one says, let me see here. Spend time with Bay. So this is about you two guys spending time together, making the time. Spend time with Bay. It says make art, love, or music. So you and your babe, you guys need to get creative and do something fun together. I really feel that this will help build the bond between you two even stronger. I'm also hearing you guys need to have more heart to hearts, like sitting down and saying, taking turns, like maybe just choosing one topic, not going so deep into many different things, but for you two to kind of sit down, um, sit across from each other, even maybe sitting on the couch, your leg is over his leg, or he's touching your hand. I don't know. I just see you two need to be together and having that eye to eye contact and having a heart to heart. So pick a topic that's you choose one and he chooses one, something that you want to address. Maybe something from the past that you want to address and to finally release and let go. Boom. All right. The next one is don't let it all hang out. Leave some shit to the imagination. So what I'm hearing is be a little creative, a little mysterious. Um, you don't always have to. I just heard this. Now, I don't know if this is you or both of you or just him. You don't always have to put everything like on your sleeve or feel like you have to almost like oversharing. I don't know. Share, of course, definitely always express yourself, always honor your truth, and you both should always feel comfortable in communicating and expressing and honoring your truth, no matter what it is. If someone is saying, "Oh, that's so stupid, that's so silly," then you stop it right there and say, "Hey, that's not cool for you to say. This is how I feel." Blah blah blah. All right. Um, this one is time to talk money. And it says here, grown ass folks take care of their money. So, how does that resonate with you? Is that you, or is that him, or is that both of you? Are you being responsible with your money? Take time to talk money. And then it says, hold on, focus, focus. Come on. I'm gonna read it. Grown ass folks take care of their money. All right. And Emily and anyone else that these cards or I pull, if it resonates with you, trust, then that message is for you. So please take a moment, think about it, and then ask, okay, how do I do that? What's my first step? What action I need to take? And the next one is people are messy. People are messy. Love them anyway. This is so powerful and so true. Um, do you guys have messy, meddling family members, friends? Um, make sure you draw that boundary. You both get together and say, hey, let's talk about what we're willing to let, I guess, people in on and we both need to, side on what's not cool. Like you both need to agree on some boundaries and some space when it comes to other people. And that's part of that heart to heart. That's something you two should have a chat about. All right. Emily says, these are right on. Yep. Oracle cards are always spot on. And this one says, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. um, Come on, focus. You still don't fucking get it. Oh my gosh. What? Wait, what? You still don't fucking get it. Listen, and I believe this is on both of you and him. So you guys, that's part of that heart to heart. You need to listen to each other without interruption, or try to. Um, Let me ask you this, Emily. Does one of you, or does both of you, or is it you? Because I know people who will say, "Yeah, I want to have a heart to heart," and then they will go on and on and on and on, like on a total rant. And then within the first few minutes, your eyes are glazed over and you want to run out the building or something. Someone tends to kind of go, and maybe that's why the other person cuts them off and like, shut up, or okay, get to your point, right? Um, so think about that. Listen. All right, so those are the cards that came up for you, Emily. Let me know how they resonate with you. Looks like Rose left. Hey, Ryan. Would you like to join my broadcast, or do you want to stay and chat? You can tilt the camera up. Rose, I don't know if you're still here. Maybe you had to go. Let me know. Do you want to join my broadcast, or you want to stay and chat? Emily says, thanks so much. Any messages from loved ones lost? Emily, I'm going to move on, but like, no, that's really funny that you went right into that, because those are the messages you need to hear, not a message from loved ones. Even though I'm getting that, yeah, we don't worry about getting a message from us. Focus on the messages that came through. We're kind of like backing those messages up. So that's what I'm getting from your loved ones. They're like, yeah, they're saying like, yeah, those are messages from us. You wanted to hear from us? Well, those cards that came up in the Rebel deck, that's from us. All right, so is there anything, Ryan says, Ryan, okay, so we're going to address that. Ryan says feeling lost sometimes. I don't know how long you've been in here, but what I'm hearing from you is meditation. Meditation brings answers. That's one of the cards on two of my decks says meditation brings answers. It really does. Because then in meditation, you can ask, why am I feeling lost? Where's this lost feeling coming from? How is your relationship with your dad? I'm feeling like there's some type of disharmony in your family. And for some reason, your dad is up there. There's a disconnect. You may need, Ryan, to get the answers like, boom, this is it, go do it. That's not going to happen today, tonight, right now. I'm going to suggest that you seek some type of therapy or counseling, because what you need help with is not going to be, part of it is in an oracle card, or part of it is what's coming through to me, but the other part is you taking action and helping yourself. So if you're feeling lost, then you need to physically be face to face or on the phone or in a video chat with someone who's like a professional therapist or someone who understands and who will listen to you to kind of help get some clarity in your life. And that could be part of it too, Ryan. You said my dad's in jail. I don't see him. There could be some deep subconscious hate, dislike, hurt that you need to let it all out. So that's your reading tonight, Ryan. I hopefully you'll follow through on that. Find someone, find like something local, something free if you can't afford it. A counselor, a youth counselor, someone that intuitively it feels right to you. Like, yeah, I should call that group, or yeah, I should visit that person, or yeah, I should make that phone call. Trust your intuition and follow through on it. And this is how you're going to find yourself. I'm getting this image of like you're kind of scattered. You're welcome, Ryan. Please follow through on that. Please, please, please. Because nothing's going to change until you want it to change, until you take action. Okay. Spring, can I get a reading from Couple Rebel Deck, please? Absolutely. Absolutely, Spring. Okay. Okay. Brian says, yeah, just don't know how to be myself anymore, but I'm trying. Well, that's the first step. Go find someone that you trust and intuitively feel. I guarantee your angels, your guides are trying to guide you. And how they doing that is through these ideas, through these really interesting synchronicities that come up. It's just you have to say, oh, okay, I'm going to do that. You got to take action. Nothing's going to change until you take action. I sense that you get a lot of intuitive ideas on how to find yourself, how to be authentic, how to be yourself more. And I feel like if you can find the right person that you can talk to and not feel judged, because things need to come, like I really feel stuff needs to come up and out and discussed, and then release some forgiveness, whether forgiving yourself as well as forgiving someone else, your dad and other people that comes up. You're going to find yourself. This is a journey. This is the beginning of your journey. And you're supposed to be here, and I'm supposed to be drawn to you and everything. All right, so Spring, moving on to you. Can I get a reading from Couples Rebel Deck? Okay, here we go. Couples Rebel Deck. I'm seeing the number 3 for Spring. So let me shuffle. You're welcome, Ryan. Keep me updated if you're still here. You're probably already gone. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I've never seen this one. This is the first time I've ever picked this card. It says, send a pic. Sexting will make their fucking day. Wow. So, doesn't necessarily mean to do this exactly, but I'm getting the sense that you should get a little creative. Step a little into the wild side. Be careful though, but send a pic. Sexting will make their fucking day. All right. So, did someone come to mind when you asked for the couples edition Rebel deck? Look at that. You heard me shuffle that deck 3 times, and then I cut the deck, and this card still came up for you. Spend time with Bay. Make art, love, or music. There you go. And that's really, notice how these are side by side. These came up literally one after the other. Send a pic, spend time with Bay. Not necessarily sending a pic, but use your imagination. Look, open your mouth. Talk. Use big words like validate, acknowledge, and emphasize. Wow. Open your mouth, Spring. Speak your words. Validate, acknowledge, and emphasize. This is really interesting. It's almost like you should be saying this to someone else, maybe. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Well, this card is for you, so I don't know. Babe, that's a valid point. I totally understand. I do acknowledge what you stated, and I'm going to make some changes. I am emphasizing this because this is very important to me, and I hope that it would be important to you. They are connected, very on point. There you go. There's your reading. Thank you so much, Spring. And thank you for following me on my Leo Green Thumb Shelton Instagram page. All right. Who's next? Nicola Reed. Can I get one, please? And thank you. Okay. Should I pull one from the same deck, Nicola, from the Rebel deck Couples Edition, or the Rebel deck Original Edition? This is about you. The other one is more of about relationships. Let me know. I think Nicola will be my last one. Nicola. Other. Okay, so from the Rebel deck. Okay, not the Rebel deck Couples Edition. All right, so this deck. All right, let's see. What does Nicola need to know right now. Divine guidance knocking at your door, Nicola. Open the door and allow the messages come through. It's really interesting. With this deck, for your reading, mini reading, I'm hearing pull the number 3 card and pull the number 5 card. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to get 2 cards from this deck. Let's see what they say. Oh, wow. And they're so related and in the exact order they need to be. So pay close attention, Nicola. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. You, my dear, are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Nicola, you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. I love these decks. I love the Rebel deck. And then, but check this out. Some good shit is about to happen. So once you gather your tired ass up and handle your shit, you're leaving room for new shit, some good shit to come into your life. Because now you've got that old shit out of your life. Now you've made room for some good vibes, some good opportunities and synchronicities. So some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Boom. Don't let your issues fuck it up, Nicola. And that's why you got this card first. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Because once you handle it, some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. There you go. Let me know how that resonates with you. Once I get your response, your feedback, then I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. I'm grateful for you guys coming in. You must be writing a book, Nicola. I'll still give you a couple of minutes while I put the cards back in the deck. You must be in shock because you were responding and now you're not responding. Okay, there it is. Super straight on point at this time. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're very welcome, Nicola. Please follow through. Please follow through. You got to make room because some good stuff is trying to enter your life, but it can't get through that old stuff that's still around you. Everything is energy. It's all about energy, vibration, all that stuff. And if you got some negative energy, lower vibrations on you, around you, that good positive energy and opportunities and synchronicities can't get in. And then you're sitting there like, why can't nothing good happens to me? Why do I keep blah, 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 blah? Well, look around you. When she says, laugh out loud, chapter 1 complete. Okay. I love that feedback. I love that reply. There you go. And mean it too, Nicola, mean it. Because as you saw with the other reads, these cards are serious and they're spot on and there's truth. But the only thing twist to it is you, us, our energy, we've got to take on whatever the guidance came through. Once we start taking action and start, for you, example, clearing that, throwing away that stuff, healing from that stuff, releasing forgiveness from that stuff, like truly, you're going to start feeling good about yourself. And then that's when your heartfelt desires will start showing up. These interesting synchronicities and opportunities will come up. All right. And on that note, putting my Rebel deck cards back in. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Spring. You as well. Sleep well and think about how you can get creative. Remember the cards that came up for you, right? Spend some time with Bae. Make some love, make some music, make some art. All right, guys. Again, thank you. And I'll see you next time. I promise I'm going to be more consistent and start creating event posts so you guys will know days in advance. Hey, Leo's going to be live on this day and at this time. Tell your friends, share it. I'm going to start doing those Facebook event posts again. Good night, guys. Sleep well. Take care of yourself.